What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. In this episode, we are heading off to Caed Nua to advance our story quest. We have to speak with the old watcher Maerwald. Eater wants to have a chat with him as well, so that's what we're going to be doing. And thankfully, because I did unlock the road to it from last time we were in Black Meadow, we can just go straight to Caed Nua. It will take us 1 day to get there. So we'll be getting there around nighttime. So, yeah. This looks like a nice town. It's a nice little river. Let's check out our quest update. Caed Nua is impressive in size, but little else. The keep is in complete disrepair, but if old Maerwald is still lord of this place, then I'm likely to find him within. So, he's a watcher, and we are a watcher, which means that we can see the sort of souls or spirits of people, and also the ones that just kind of linger. We can kind of see into the spirit realm. So we need to go learn about, what's going on, why us. And Eater also would like to have a chat with Maerwald as well. After telling Eater that I was headed for Caed Nua to see his lord, an old watcher named Maerwald, he expressed that there were things he'd like to ask Maerwald as well. So let's head on through. There's a person right there. I'm gonna quick save. His name's Kana. Let's go have a chat with Kana. Just off the side of the path to Caed Nua stands an imposing figure, a tall, thick-set Almala clad in worn armor peering up at the outer walls of the keep. In his hand is a small piece of charcoal, and it works feverishly at taking notes upon a small scrap of paper. More than once he has to reach up to prevent his colorful cap from falling off his head as he gazes upwards. What are you doing over there? The man looks over at you, blinking in surprise. His face splits in a wide and very toothy grin, and he waves the parchment in greeting. Killing time, if I'm honest. I've already walked the perimeter twice. There are names scratched upon some of the bricks just there. Workers and masons, I expect, carving a little immortality for themselves. He looks up at the wall again, expression fond. It's a fine keep, Caed Nua, 2 centuries to its name, and abandoned for nearly as long.
But the truly interesting part is in there, and I haven't had much luck in reaching the keep itself. I hoped to find the master of this place, a man by the name of Maerwald, but it seems that he either holds his privacy most dear, or else has been devoured by his house guests.
Why haven't you gone inside? Well, it's just that there are a great many dangerous creatures between the keep and I. I did make an attempt, of course, and I was chased away by dark spirits. I came here looking for Maerwald as well.
Oh, truly? Then perhaps we can help one another. The grounds are infested with all manner of beasts. I've never seen the like. I didn't want to risk it alone, but you seem capable. Together, I'm sure we could manage it. And then we can both ask our questions of Maerwald. I seek a great treasure, you see. Not gold or silver, but the Tanvi Oratoa. You might call it the Book of Virtues. It's a sacred text of the Rauatai, but we possess only a fragment of it. A year I've journeyed in search of the rest, and I uncovered evidence that leads me to believe the original lies just there, beneath the keep.
Why would this Tanvi be here in Deerwood? Precisely, that is the very question, he laughs. It is a long and twisting tale, my friend, as all good chance should be. I can tell you more if you wish it, in time. Let's agree to help him. I believe we can have up to 6 people in our party. And we have 5, so this should make 6. And it looks like he has a rifle, which sounds pretty fancy. Let's go meet Maerwald together.
Excellent. Lead on, my friend, and I will be at your heels. Ah, wait. Speaking of that, I ought to warn you first. Wondrous teeth, I nearly forgot. I have, at times, been followed. It began in Adir, and in Exometal they attacked outright. I believe they do not wish for me to find what I am looking for. I say believe, but I have been told as much by one of my would-be assassins. I pay them little mind. Humorless sorts in long robes. But it's why I bought the sword, you see. And it's only fair that you should know.
You seem very calm about this.
Well, it's not as if I'm going to turn around and go home at their urging. If their previous efforts are anything to go by, we have very little to worry about.
Fair enough. Alright, and we do have... Ooh, what is that? Phrases. That's interesting. So, we have a new quest, and we'll check him out real quick. Time and Tide. Kana in Almao from the northern lands of Rautai has come to the Deerwood in search of a sacred text, the Tanvi Ora Toha, or Book of Virtues. After a long year's search, he believes that he has tracked the text to a tablet within the buried ruins beneath the keep of Caed Nua. He is eager to explore the ruins, and he has asked for my assistance in doing so. Until then, he seems happy enough to accompany me on my travels, though he has sheepishly admitted that this is in part due to his being pursued by mysterious assailants. Kana has been waiting outside the gates of the keep, hoping to find assistance in crossing the infested bailey. He believes that Maerwald may provide him with answers concerning the tablet he is searching for. It seems we both seek this old watcher. And I do want to have a look at this. Alright, so when I click on these guys, we just have the hotbar. When I click on him, I don't know if you can see it very well. Over on the left side above his hotbar, he has like a almost like empty sheet music. And he's got this March of Kamoa, combat only modal. Speed instant phrases. At the sight of their comrades, their hearts grew bold. Blessed was Wingrid, quickest of his tribe. Not sure what that does. First level chanter spells. Okay, so he's a chanter. So we have reduced damage reduction of enemies in the area of effect. That's pretty good. And that requires 3 phrases chanted. Then we have summons 3 skeletons to fight for the party. And we also have creates a thunderous explosion that stuns and shoves enemies in the area of effect. The thunder rolled like waves on the Black Sea. That's kind of interesting. And once per rest, field triage allows the healing of a small amount of health on an ally. That's pretty cool. Edit chants. Okay, so prepared chants. Chanters spend most of their time in combat speaking chants. Chants are arranged strings of magical phrases that produce different effects. As one phrase ends, its effects will linger, overlapping with the effects of the next phrase. When a chant reaches the end of the final phrase, it will loop back to the beginning. Careful arrangement of phrases can produce a powerful sequence of passive effects. Click on a chant to select it. Phrases clicked on the left panel will be added to the selected chant. If you wish to remove a phrase, click on the phrase in the chant. This is kind of interesting. Okay. This is actually pretty cool. So we have the March of the Kamoa. Emboldens allies in the area of effect, giving bonuses to fortitude and will. And then we have Blessed was Wingrith, quickest of his tribe. Increases the movement rate and reflex of allies in the area of effect. And then we also have Lo, their endless host, the Harbinger's Doom. Generates a field of terror, frightening enemies in the area of effect. So that's kind of interesting. We could buff ourselves with fortitude, will, and reflex, and then ends with a fear of anyone around us. That's kind of cool. Can we add that on to this, or is it too full? Okay, so it looks like we can keep adding. So after we do this, each one of these is a phrase. So I believe after we do this once, then it will be... Oh, we can rename this too. That's kind of neat. After we say this once, we'll be able to cast one of his spells. Let's check out his weapons. He's got a rifle, an arquebus, matchlock firearms of high power and fair accuracy. Arquebuses are prized for their ability to penetrate wizards' arcane veils. I don't want to enchant you, I'm sorry. And I did want to check out the shield compared to Eater's current shield. He's currently using the Fine Large shield. His is +4 shield deflection, and that's melee and ranged AoE, or non-AoE. But I'm tempted to give him this bash. Plus, I think that looks... For a door, that's a small door. Let's check out Kana to see if he has any talents. He's got Ancient Memory and Field Triage. Ancient Memory Invokes a primal energy causing allies within range to benefit from constant endurance regeneration while the chanter is chanting, and it's a passive. That's really cool, actually. So we get a constant heal while he's sitting there doing his thing. Stealth, he's got super high lore. Mechanics, not super great. And then he has these abilities. Have we looked at all of these? I believe we did, yeah. If their bones slept under that hill, none can say. Summon 3 skeletons to fight for you. Alright. Armed to the teeth. Did we see that? All island Almao gain an additional weapon set. And we saw that one as well. Alright, and I don't think we have any weapon that would be super great for him. Looks like he has a fine S-stock in his second weapon set. Extremely slow, but it has 28 to 42 damage, which is pretty high, and I want to try it out. I tend to like firearms. I'm gonna put the cat in the box. Let's edit our formation real quick. We'll put Sabil in the middle and put him off to the side. There we go. Alright. We'll explore the outer area of this keep if we can first. I'm going to drop a quick save real quick. It's like we have a few more mushrooms. And what is this? Skein bone.
Let's see what lies this way.
I'm going to do the sneaky thing in case maybe we find something interesting. And it doesn't look like it. One shattered cask still smells faintly of ale, long spilled in the dirt. Alright, looks like we just get some skein bone for our troubles. I will stay in stealth mode just in case there's something on the wall that we missed. I was hoping maybe there would be something that we could climb up. Ooh, was there something? Did I miss it? Nope. Okay. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to have to go fight some beasties, according to Kana. They are just all over the place. We can actually go over here. Maybe we can get up there. Let's we can't get up there. And it looks like Sabil has a level. Alright, let's just see about leveling her up. So I believe this makes her level 3 now. Let's pump up her mechanics. We can only do 1 point in mechanics. We'll give her another point in stealth. And athletics. There we go. Rogue abilities. Crippling Strike. Rogue attacks his or her enemy's ability to move around effectively, inflicting extra damage to and hobbling any enemy successfully hit. Reckless Assault causes the rogue to dive into battle without a second thought, lowering his or her deflection but increasing accuracy and weapon damage. Plus 8 melee accuracy and melee damage. Okay, so I'm not interested in that. Escape, once per encounter, allows the rogue to break engagement and expertly avoid the next attack, diving out of range to a specific location. I'm probably going to take that. And Dirty Fighting, we have self plus 10% of hits are converted to crits. I'm also interested in that. If we play right, she shouldn't need to escape. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Dirty Fighting. That way she just gets a passive 10% crit chance, which is pretty cool. And that's all she gets. Alright. Dirty Fighting. Sure. Done. Easy peasy. Alright, let's head back around to the front and see what kind of trouble we can get into. So those are his phrases. Alright, well now I know what's going on. Alright, let's drop a quick save and head on inside.
Looks like this place has been abandoned for years.
Not really sure what to expect. Looks like we have just phantoms and shadows. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. Alright, well, I want to go ahead and start using his phrases. March of Kimboa, it's combat only. Okay, so he goes ahead and he does that automatically. That's cool. Eater, let's go ahead and get a knockdown on the shadow. We have another one coming in. And we will get a Flames of Devotion off on the shadow if we can as well. Get a blind off on this phantom in the back. And Aloth, if you would be so kind as to drop a daze, that would be great. And have you gone through one yet? You haven't gone through one at all yet. That guy, that one already went down. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to see if he's got one. He's through with one right now. Let's go and get this phantom down.
On your word.
He's reloading. That reload time is insane. Hopefully he doesn't ever miss. Let's go ahead and use this Grimoire Slam if we can.
How may I help?
Knock him back. And that actually finished him off. Not too bad. We'll take fast mode off. We got some spirit residue and we got some spirit residue.
Hello.
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 Hello. Let's get another Audra Stone. Apparently I have to go behind it. One side of the pillar is graven with hundreds of whorls and ridges. Even under a layer of grime and moss, the Audra gleams. Alright, and can't do anything with that house here. Let's let our melee guys get back up front. Maybe we can go in here, maybe not. This trapdoor has been battered by the elements. Tugging on the rusted handle only produces a heavy rattling. Looks like this area is full. Small flame blight, full of Audra. I don't know why that was so hard to get out. All right, well let's go ahead and get in some combat right now. We'll have her go ahead and take a shot, and we'll have him take a shot too.
Yeah.
All right, and let's just see. He's almost dead already. That's pretty awesome. Let's get a knockdown on this one, and I'm not even gonna try a Flames of Devotion. All right, that one's done. Hopefully they don't explode like Flame Atronachs in Elder Scrolls once they're dead. I will use a Flames of Devotion. Why not? And you guys should be attacking him. Let's go ahead and do our AoE aura as well. Hopefully that gets reset. Okay, good, it did get reset. We have some Primal Flame.
You can trust me.
I don't know if I can trust you, Durance.
Time to see and not be seen.
Looks like we have a Will-O-Wisp. I think that Chanter, actually, that sounds like a pretty cool class. I think
Quickly and quietly.
if I do another playthrough, I might actually consider making a Chanter. Although I guess I have one now, so I don't really need to make one. I can just play with him.
Leave our village! We've done nothing to you!
I'm gonna drop a quick save and have a chat with him.
You can't do this!
Spectral smoke churns all around you. At first you can see nothing except the haze, but gradually you make out the wizened, hunched shape of an old elven man. His face and bone-thin arms are smeared with paint. Let's listen to him.
This is our village, our home! The Nine Claws have lived here almost 50 generations. We were here long before your kind brought war to our lands. You can't just burn it all!
You can't tell whether he's squinting through the smoke or scowling at you.
Have mercy, soldier! Our warriors have all gone! You can't burn us all because of them!
After a pause, he draws back and gapes at you in horror, seemingly in response to something you didn't actually say, but illusory tongues of flame flicker at the corners of your vision. He reaches out to you and opens his mouth to say something, but all that emerges is a series of violent coughs. He falls to his knees, choking on the thickening smoke. Flames overtake the vision as you back away. Alright, so there's some sort
Time
of
to see and not be
purge that happened here. And I'm wondering if maybe we were supposed to come here sooner, just judging by how quickly we're dispatching these enemies.
Let's see what lies this way.
Not that I'm trying to complain, because Raedric's Keep was a little tough. Lizard skins, knuckle bones, and teeth of various sizes lie among the weeds. We are doing pretty well on the combat front. There's another will-o-wisp and a shadow with him. Tangled wires and broken gears litter these wooden boxes. Let's go for the shadow first. Alright, there are a few of them here. We should be alright though. We'll have Eater come in and do a knockdown on this guy right here if we can. And Durance, if you could go play with that guy. Aloth, if you would be so kind as to knock him away. And maybe let's get a blind on the will-o-wisp. We are confused, which is unfortunate. Did you miss? Seems like you missed. Durance.
Hi.
You're up there. You could come over. No, don't attack me. Rude. Wanted you to drop the heal. There we go. And come get this guy. Aloth is unfortunately having to do a slight bit of tanking. But he should have... How much HP do you have? Injured? Let's do this. If we can. If we can get it off without hurting. If it's green, I don't know if it'll actually do friendly fire. I'm guessing it will. Let me read it real quick. Eats away at the target's spirit, inflicting corrosive damage and converting that essence into endurance for the caster. It just says it's an AoE, it doesn't say it's an enemy AoE, so I'm guessing he will actually hurt us. I'll go ahead and use a necrotic lance just to try to get him down sooner. Okay, he's down, but Aloth did get confused.
Take him down. Yeah.
Alright. And I guess that's kind of what I get for just rushing in there. But we made it. We made it. I'm getting cocky. I can tell. I've known I was getting cocky. Frayed lengths of rope and a few flint chips are scattered across this workbench. Only weeds grow in this dusty patch. Let's actually go for the will-o-wisp because I'm pretty sure that's the one that is getting the confused status effect off. Alright, and let's bring Eater over here to this guy. Verithax, we will have Rush the Phantom. Durance, I want you to help out with the Shadow as well. Eater's just like, my mind's blown. The confusion was, it did go off. Durance is just running up there. Who did I have selected? Eater. Let's get the three of you away, if possible. Not possible. Not possible at all. Alright. Buddy. Go over here. Hey. Let's use a big boy heal.
What?
Nope, let's not use a big boy heal. Yep, that's that's what I get. Game putting me down for being cocky. Alof's about to go down as well. There goes Alof. Again, that's what I get for being cocky. We have 3 phrases done. Let's drop this guy. Summon some skeletons on the Phantom. That's pretty cool. Alright. Well, I guess I need to calm down just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Okay. I learned my lesson, game. You taught me a lesson. That chanter thing is actually pretty cool. Everyone's okay for right now. Let's drop another quick save.
Keep it quiet.
And we'll have a look around. It looks like we have a house we can go into. We also have this main keep area that we can go into down here. We have a little stagnant fountain area. Alright, and then it looks like there's some sort of garden area back here, perhaps. Let's go and have our melee guys get up front. Can we actually walk back this way? We can. Is there anything? Nope, we can't do anything. Alright. Hedges grow in shaggy heaps shot through with weeds and tall grasses. I guess we can't actually go through there. Alright, well. Just kidding. Let's check out this house before we go into the main keep area. Alright. Looks kind of creepy. We'll drop a quick save. See what's going on. We'll have Sabile do a bit of scouting. We'll play properly. I don't want to do any more dying, really. The sour odors of rancid grain and spoiled fruit permeate the air. Dust and rusted utensils cover the countertop.
Yeah.
Rats skitter among the broken stairs. I'm guessing that was some kind of a fountain.
Eh?
Let's go ahead and peek our little head in the door. Looks clear. The shelves creak under the books. Many of the covers are mottled with mildew. That looks like a chest right there, but I guess it's not one that we can interact with, unfortunately. I'm not seeing any beasties or anything. Cobwebs bind the remains of a broken alembic, a cracked mortar, and various shattered bottles and vials to the table. Alright, well, I guess there's nothing in here. Unfortunate. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna head on out into the main area and go into the keep. We spoke with that ghosty villager, and apparently that seems like there's some sort of some sort of purge. I guess if this area was held by the elves before, and someone came in and kind of took over their land, and it seemed like they were killing all of these civilians, which is not cool, man. Come on, they're just civilians. But we're still looking for Maerwald. Unfortunately, looking at the time, this is going to wrap up this episode. So in the next episode, we're going to head into Maerwald's keep proper and see about finding him, because now we have Kana that wants to talk to him. about a book, a special book, special to his people, rather. And then we have Eater, who wants to talk with him, and we need to talk with him as well about this whole Watcher thing. But that's going to wrap up this episode, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.